Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm sharing an Hermes gift guide, the best Hermes gifts under $500. For those of you tuning in for the first time, hi, my name is Katie. I like to do these luxury fashion videos here on YouTube. I share hauls and reviews, but at the end of the day, I share my journey so we can all mindfully curate our own collections. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below with your Hermes wishlist item. All of your support really means a lot to me. I can't believe it's already October, but for me that also means it's like 'tis the season of starting to figure out holiday gifts for people. I know it could seem kind of early for some, but I like to distribute the stress of getting gifts over a couple of months rather than really stressing about it right beforehand. That also helps me distribute the financial burden around it as well. Or I don't know if I want to call it a burden. The impact, the financial impact of gift giving as well. And I find it to be a bit less stressful if I am able to give myself more time to think about it. I've been thinking through some of the items that I have gifted in the past, items that I know have resonated pretty well, and quite a number of them were actually from Hermes. And a lot of them are, relatively speaking for Hermes, not super expensive. So I wanted to share those items, especially because I feel like some of these items might be a little overlooked, like might not be necessarily top of mind. Like we might be thinking about handbags and like shoes and, you know, higher ticket items when we think about Hermes, but these are definitely on the lower end of the spectrum. So I kept all of my recommendations to be under $500. Of course, if you have a higher budget, then there are more things that you can consider, but let me go ahead and get started with the lowest item. I'm going to go from lowest to highest priced item. The first item on my Hermes gift guide are books. Now, I know this might seem a little surprising. Hermes doesn't exactly stand out as a publisher to me, but they do make a number of books throughout the year. This one in particular is a pop-up book. You can see there's like a pop-up in the middle. There are other ones that are, oh, this one's really pretty. There are other ones that are a bit interactive, like you can move pieces. It like shows different prints of their scarves, and this is just a super fun book to have. It's a lot more interactive and it's really fun. And I think this is about like $35. This book is a more recent purchase for me. This is the Straight from the Horse's Mouth. It is a bit of like a storytelling book, but it also has like illustrations of things that are happening. This says Hermes Artisans at Play. It's like an easy book that you can pick up, read a little bit, and put it back down. So I feel like this is also a really great gift idea. This is, I think it was like $28 or something like that. So also definitely an affordable piece from Hermes, and you know, you can still get it with all the beautiful packaging and everything and gift it to someone who's, you know, a lover, a fan of the brand. Next on my gift guide list is actually the Hermes Scent Discovery Set. This I think is more at other retailers versus strictly at Hermes, like a place like Sephora. I think Bloomingdale's and like Nordstrom also carry it. This includes 4 scents. There's a mini Twilly, a mini Eau de Marvel, un Jardin sur le Nil, and then there's a cologne that's also the Rhubarb scent cologne. Comes with like 4 mini bottles that are identical to the full-size bottles, like so. Oh, one of them is missing because I used the Rhubarb one, but you can see there are like 4 little ones, which makes it really easy for someone to be able to try out different scents, and it's also a lot less kind of committal. If you're uncertain what kind of scents someone would like, this discovery set includes something that's a little bit for everybody. This discovery set is like $50. But if you do feel like you know someone's scent preferences and you want to go ahead and get a full-size bottle for them, I recommend checking out the Cologne line. I know in the scent world, like a cologne is considered, you know, less fragrant, and you know, then there's an eau de toilette that has more of the fragrance in it, and then there's eau de parfum, which is definitely a stronger concentration of fragrance. I feel like for some people that means like colognes won't smell or last very long, but I beg to differ when it comes to Hermes colognes. I have been wearing the red rhubarb scent throughout the summer, and I absolutely love it. This is the 100 ml bottle, and this is like $130 or something like that. I will list everything and the prices down in the description box, of course, but I'm just giving you a general ballpark of like a full-size bottle from Hermes is still in the like $100–$130 range. So I definitely think this is worth checking out as well. Next on my gift guide is actually the Hermes makeup. Specifically the Rouge H's, the lipsticks that they created. I still love wearing mine. I'm wearing one today. This is my favorite color, the Rouge Bleu. It's number 69 and it's a matte finish. I love this for a pop of red, and this is a great color for all year round. The whole packaging, it comes with its own dust bag, but it also comes in a little orange box. I feel like the whole experience of still receiving the Hermes makeup line is phenomenal. I can definitely vouch for the lipsticks. I really like them. And if you're uncertain about what to get in terms of a color, then you can definitely check out the lip balm. It's a very nourishing lip balm. It feels very luxurious. It comes in the same kind of packaging, the same like magnetic closure and everything. So the lip balm's also a really great option, and when it comes to the holidays, when it comes to the colder seasons anyway, your lips are always chapped, like you need lip balm. Next up is a little bit of jewelry, and I know Hermes makes a lot of costume jewelry. There's the iconic H bracelets, the click-clack bracelets, there's also bangles that they make, there's a whole bunch of different styles. There's also leather bracelets they make, but personally I find this particular style to be my favorite. Of all the bracelets that I own, I've definitely worn this the most, and it is the Glenan bracelet. I picked this up in the summertime. Maybe it was like May. I think it might have been like May. So springtime. I don't know. Don't quote me on exactly when I got it. But I do remember wearing this pretty thoroughly in the summertime. It's so easy. You know what I think I love about this? It's that it's so easy to put on by myself. I can't be bothered with jewelry where I need someone else to help me put it on. It just takes so much longer. I need to make sure someone else is around when I'm putting on my jewelry. This is like no fuss with just the little T-bar. It's super easy to put on and off by yourself. And the price point of this piece also like doesn't break the bank. Of course, I'm speaking relative in terms of Hermes, but this is also like, it's just super fun. I know they make leather versions as well, but the silk versions I feel like are super easy, super fun to wear, and they're a great way to introduce a little pop of color. Next up on my list is actually something that I have not personally purchased for myself, nor have I gifted, but it is always an item that's like on my mind in case I need a gift idea. It's something that I'm going to leverage. But it is the passport holders from Hermes. I feel like, especially with the pandemic the past few years, like travel has really emerged as a delight, as a real joyous activity in life. And so I feel like the accessories that go around traveling are also really special, which is why a passport holder, even luggage tags, things like that can kind of, I don't know, I feel like they resonate a little bit differently now than they did pre-pandemic. So that's why the passport holder also stood out in my mind. It's about $240 in the States, and it's still a gorgeous leather piece where you're able to experience the Hermes leather. It houses your passport, so it's harder to lose. And it's harder to, like, I don't know, have something happen to it, and you're able to have someone experience like the beautiful craftsmanship of Hermes leather and the beautiful colors they have. So that's why I wanted to mention the passport holder as well. The next item on my Hermes gift guide is actually the Losange scarves. So I know Hermes is very known for their scarves, of course their silk scarves like this, and their silk and cashmere blend scarves as well. A lot of the scarves can go up in price pretty quickly. Of course there's like the pocket square size, then it kind of goes up from there. As much as I love those scarves as well, I particularly love the Losange scarf because they are the cashmere silk blend. And so you're able to get that luxurious feeling, very soft, very warm scarf at a fraction of the price of the huge, like, I think they're like 90 centimeters or something like that. Like, otherwise, the cashmere scarves are usually in the very, very large size. And because they're in a large size, they also come with a large price tag. We're trying to keep everything in budget here. So the Losange scarves are a really, really great option. And I feel like they tend to showcase a lot more of the gorgeous like Hermes colors that can happen. So maybe there isn't always a super fancy print on it, but it still will showcase the gorgeous nuances and colors that Hermes is so good for. And it is in that kind of diamond shape, which means it's plenty to be able to easily kind of wrap around your neck. So it keeps you warm, but it doesn't have all of the bulk. And I find that shape to just be perfect, honestly. I feel like it's really perfect for layering on the inside. It's also really great. These are styles that I've gifted to my parents, and I find that they really find them comfortable to wear when they're indoors as well. If they're a little bit chilly, you know, we're out for dinner or something and it's still a little chilly inside the restaurant for them, they like to wear the little Losange scarf around their neck to stay warm. So I wanted to shout out the Losange scarf. I feel like they don't get as much like praise as I feel like they should. It's a great piece with the gorgeous cashmere silk blend, and I feel like they're really perfect for anybody. All right, edging up in our price bracket here, in the $400 range, you can also get some horn pendant necklaces. I have gifted one of these to my mom as well. I loved gifting it to my mom. It comes in a beautiful presentation, like jewelry box with the piece inside. It's really gorgeous in my opinion. I feel like it's so elegant for like my mom. It isn't so obvious that it's Hermes. It's not like screaming Hermes. It's not like logoed or monogrammed or something. So I feel like it makes it very elegant and easy to wear. And last but not least on my Hermes gift guide is the Calvi card holder. Personally, I do not own a Calvi card holder, but I do have a couple of friends who absolutely rave about it. They absolutely love their Calvi holder. If you have a little bit more budget, I love the Hermes card holders that I recently purchased from Paris. I know one is called Guernesey, and I forgot the name of the other one, so I will definitely leave those down below. But I find those to be like a little bit more unique, but they are over $500, so just keep that in mind. If you want to stick within the $500 range though, the Calvi card holder I know is like a tried and true piece. It's great, it's easy for a lot of people to use, it's very convenient, and I feel like it's super cute to get in a pop of color because it's such a small, like, cute piece. There you have it. That's my Hermes gift guide under $500. And of course there are more items from Hermes that are within this price point. There's like the Hermes bag charms. Some of them are under $500. There's like the Bastia. There are other pieces, of course, from Hermes, but the majority of these are items that I have personally purchased for myself or purchased as gifts for others. There are the couple that I haven't purchased yet, but they're definitely like on my mind. I know that they are pretty good pieces to get for someone else as a gift. 'Tis the season for gift giving and holiday shopping, I guess. I wanted to get ahead of some of that in case some of you guys are like me and like to start purchasing holiday gifts a little bit earlier. I also find, like, especially with Hermes, not all of the items are available when you want them. So if you do see something on the website or you do stop by the boutique and you see it, I feel like it's a good time to start grabbing those because come November, there might be absolutely nothing, you know? But if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below or head on over to Instagram and I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. If you like this kind of content and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post new fashion related videos every Sunday and Wednesday. So until next time, bye!